Всем привет! Salut tout le monde! Hi everyone! My name is Sam and welcome to my first official full-length long YouTube video. I always wanted to have a YouTube channel and I graduated college last spring and I'm gonna be unemployed in about a week, so I figured that this would be a good time to start. Today I'm going to be giving you a stretching routine. This is a stretching routine I do every single day, almost, and it's kind of what I do to maintain my flexibility for the gymnastics that I do.
Wait a damn minute.
So if you're a gymnast or a dancer or you're just looking to become more flexible, watch. I would say, like, be careful, go at your own pace. Stretching is supposed to hurt a little bit, but not a lot. So if anything hurts a lot, stop, basically.
Stop it. Get some help.
Also, I'm not a professional, basically self-taught. I watched a lot of YouTube videos and I kind of was just, through trial and error, figured out what's best for me. Do with that what you will, but I hope you enjoy. I filmed this video in 0.5, so it's kind of far away, but I hope it works. I'm filming this on my phone, so it's only so much you can do. Let me know if you have any comments, and let's get started. All right, so before you get started with stretching, I recommend being warm. So I just finished my workout, which I'll include a little time lapse of that. It's not very interesting, but I just did a leg workout and some abs. Once your body's warm, I like to do kind of like a pre-stretch. So I kind of run through the stretches that I'm gonna do, but just super fast. So I'll do like a lunge. I don't know what this is called, but this, and it stretches like the your hamstring. And I grab my back leg. This stretches, again, kind of your quads. And then I go into my splits. So, and then I'll move into like side moves. Nice straddle. And then repeat on the other side. Okay, and then maybe just a few nice shoulder stretch, and then a seal stretch for my back. Okay. So with that, it's time to get into the actual stretch. So the first thing, I always like to start by stretching my bad leg. I like to just kind of get it over with. So I'm a lefty in gymnastics. So my right leg is my bad leg. Or I guess you could say you have a great leg and a good leg. I guess this is my good leg, but I don't really believe in that. This is a bad leg. The first stretch is a lunge, and you can put your hands on top of your knees. Make sure your knee is not going over your foot like this. That's not getting a good stretch. You want it to be like this. And one thing I'm gonna be trying to focus on is keeping my hips square. I'm still working on this. Like, as you can tell, like my hips aren't super square. When I started stretching, I didn't really know what square hips were. So that's why it's still a work in progress, but I'm working on it. And I would advise you guys, if you are concerned about form, to work on keeping your hips square, and also it's better for your back. So hands on top of knees, and you can lift this leg up and keep it straight. That's how you get a really good stretch. And if you're just starting out, I would hold this for like 30 seconds to a minute, but I don't do that anymore. I kind of just hold them for however long I want. And then the next stretch, as you saw, I pull this back leg up. This you have to be careful with, because if you're not super flexible, you can like really hurt. Even sometimes for me, like randomly, it'll just hurt really badly, but I pull that up. And then I go down. And if you're not as flexible, for some reason, I'm really flexible, like forwards. I don't know why. But try to get your nose to your knee as like a goal. So even if you're right here, that's fine. And then even if you're right there, that's good. But as you get more and more flexible, go further and further down your leg. So I'm kind of at like shin level-ish with my elbows on the ground. That's just where I feel the stretch. Now we're gonna go into splits. So, again, I'm working on keeping my hips square, so I might not go down all the way because I'm trying to work on keeping my hips square. And I hold this for 2 minutes. So I'm gonna start at the 2 minutes. And I kind of, in that 2 minutes, go back and forth between like all the way down, arms up, you know, sometimes putting my back leg up, reaching back, going back up like this, really focusing on the square. I kind of like rotate through all of it. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do, but I also sometimes flex this back foot, lift up, and then drop. So you could try doing that. But I am really focusing on trying to keep my hips square, but it's still a work in progress. I'm not there yet, and especially this is my bad leg, so not quite there yet. A good test to see if your hips are square is if you can lift this back leg up and it's like, see mine's a little going over to the side. It should be like straight up like this. That's how you want it to be. But as you can see, mine kind of deviates, and I also don't have super strong legs, so that's part of it too. But yeah, I'm just gonna hold this. Okay. Oh. 2 minutes, done. Okay. Next stretch. In between every split, I do a bridge to work on my back flexibility. So, this is my first one, so it's a warm-up, so don't judge. But I have really bad back flexibility. Like, it's just not my forte.
It's just never been my thing, not into it, so not approved by me.
All right, so here's my bridge. Try and hold it for like 10 seconds.
2 seconds later.
Oh, and then I come up, rock and roll.
Child. Anyway, so.
Okay, now we're gonna do my great leg or good leg. We're gonna once again start in a lunge. Same thing as I said last time. Okay, done. I'm gonna do a bridge and then I'll be back for middle splits. Last but not least, we have middle splits. So, a good way to kind of warm up is, you know, start with like a standing straddle, going side to side. Of course, you can do this. I don't know what this is called. That's a good one. Or you can go like this and back. I don't know what angle to show. So how I like to do this is at first, I stretch like a straddle, I guess, trying to like be completely in line. I try and do this for like a minute, keeping my toes facing up and my knees facing up. Like this is just a big straddle, but I'm trying to get as like straight or like as to like a 180 as possible. So now I'm gonna drop, I'm gonna scoot back if I can, and then go into an actual like middle split. So I see my front foot, my big toe like rolls forward, and now my knees are facing down. So I'll hold this for a minute.
Do you have a history of mental illness? Yes.
I just decided to kind of see how my oversplits are, with unsquared hips, of course.
These hips do lie.
So first I'll do my bad leg, because like I always like to start that way. Okay, I'm nervous. Okay. Okay, I did it, but like barely, and my hips are very unsquared. Like, look at this toe. Okay. This leg will be better, I promise. Here we go. Ah, yes. This side is so much easier, but my hips are so unsquare. Like, whatever. There are my oversplits. All right, so the last thing, the socks are off. We're gonna do my final back stretches. So first, I like to end with a back bend. That's why I took my socks off so I don't slip and I can get a better stretch. So I'm gonna go into a back bend. I'm gonna try and get my feet together, straight legs, and then I'm gonna go into my elbows.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
Okay, now it's time for my actual least favorite part, but then after this, I'm done.
You're done. You're done.
Last thing we're gonna do is try to work on my scorpion. I should also work on my leg hold, but I don't really do that. I also should work on like kicks. Kick. First, I just start off with like a scale, and then I do the scorpion. Yep. That's it. All right, so that was my stretching routine. I hope everyone enjoyed. If you did, let me know. If you didn't, let me know. Actually, don't, I'll probably cry. Anyways, I look forward to making more videos. Perfect, I'll see you next time maybe. Bye.